Completely redesigned Motorola Razr 2022 breaks cover for the first time. Although Motorola was amongst the first companies to release a foldable phone, the Lenovo-owned manufacturer didn't launch a successor to its second foldable phone, the 2020 Razr 5G, in 2021, but as a report had said, we are likely to see a new, completely redesigned Razr this year. The first Razr was announced in 2019 and its 5G-enable version came out in September 2020. Although the phone did well initially in one market, we have no clue about its overall market performance, but given that Samsung accounted for 88% of foldable smartphone sales in 2021, it's safe to assume the Razr was not exactly a hot seller. The Razr 5G was a clamshell phone like Samsung's Galaxy Z Flip 5G, and even though the starting price of both was in the neighborhood of $1,400, the Flip 5G had better core specs, a bigger battery, and a superior camera array. Samsung has since released an even better version, the Flip 3, and the South Korean company is now gearing up to launch the Flip 4. If a new report from Evan Blass is accurate, which it likely is given his track record, the next Motorola Razr could prove to be a formidable competitor. Blass, writing for 91 Mobiles, says that the third foldable Motorola phone is codenamed Maven and it will boast top-notch specs and a new look. The leaker says that the next Razr will be closer in look to the Z Flip 3 than the Razr 5G. It is expected to have a slightly boxier and squared-off design and will do away with the chunky bottom bezel of its predecessor and move the fingerprint sensor to the power button. The Razr 5G featured a lone 48 megapixels camera, and its successor is expected to have an upgraded array with a 50 megapixels main sensor and a 13 megapixels hybrid wide-angle and macro module. The 20 megapixels selfie camera will be replaced by a 32 megapixels snapper which will be housed in a pinhole instead of a notch. The Razr 5G looks more like a toy phone because of the chin, thick bezels, and notch, and it feels good just thinking about a new version without all this clutter. We still don't know if the Razr Maven will have different dimensions than the 2020 model and whether the company plans to make any changes to the 6.2 inches internal and 2.7 inches external displays, but the report does mention that the main screen is FHD+. Motorola Razr 2022 will have flagship specs. We are also being told that Motorola was initially going to release two versions of the Razr 2022, one with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1, and one with its rumored Plus version, but given recent rumors that the boosted version has been delayed, that plan might have to be reconsidered. Regardless, this is great news because the Razr 5G was powered by a mid-tier chip. The phone is expected to come in 8GB and 12GB RAM variants, and 256GB and 512GB storage options. Color options will apparently include quartz black and tranquil blue. The Razr 3 will allegedly be here in summer, and will first be released in China in late July or early August, and will come to global markets at a later date. There are no concrete pricing details yet, but the report says to expect premium pricing, which appears to imply it might not be any cheaper than the Razr 5G, which costs $1,399.99. This may prevent it from becoming the best foldable phone of 2022, given the hugely popular Flip 3 starts at $1,000 and there are whispers that the Flip 4, which will probably be announced in August, could be slightly more affordable. Thank you for watching and don't forget to subscribe.